FM ndingulinda Nzuzo ndinawe kweziyolisayo. Siyakwamkela kule cawa intle yaye iza kuwe ngendlela eyohlukileyo kakhulu ngoba sinemvumi ezawubangela into yokubana sibe neenkqubo ezifana eziyolisayo. Iimvumi ezawubangela into yokubana icawa yalapha eMzantsi Afrika ibe yicawa eyonwatyelwa ngomculo ofana nalona. Mphulaphuli ndikwamkelela apha enkqubeni namhlanje Regina Belle no Chris Walker. Regina Belle and Chris Walker, are you there?
Oh, we are.
Yes, we are.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. Thank you so much for coming through. How are you doing?
Doing great. Now that we're here. Finally. I gotta write a song called Finally.
Right.
Yes. May we do that, please? Ms. Regina, you are no stranger to South Africa. You've been coming here, and I've been missing you because I've been so meaning to see you live.
Well, now it can happen, right?
Yes, please. Have they given you a South African vernacular name by which to welcome you this time around by any chance?
I got it earlier, but I didn't get a chance to kind of go over it. She was telling me as I was getting in the car, so I don't know the name.
Oh my goodness! Did it have any clicks by any chance?
I can't.
Mine does. I don't know if yours does.
You know what? It does, but I can't remember it.
So I'm going to give you a Xhosa one, if I may.
Okay.
I would love to name you Vatiswa.
I can't hear it.
Batiswa.
Batiswa.
Oh, that's
Yes.
beautiful.
It really is. So it means that you, for a child that is born with so much blessing, that's got so much anointing, we name such a child Vatiswa. It means, girl, you got plenty.
Oh, wow. Batiswa. I will not forget that.
So for people that are close to you, they can call you Vati.
Batis, yes.
In short,
Okay.
Chris, do you remember your South African name that they gave you?
I do indeed. It's Mahamba Mangoba.
Mahamba. Was that a Zulu person that gave you that name?
Well, actually, it was given to me by Pakamili Zonde, believe it or not.
Oh,
and
okay.
it kind of stuck with me. I kind of like it. So everybody on social media always refer to me as Mahamba Mangoba.
Oh my goodness. I'd like to give you a Xhosa one.
Oh, I would love it. Okay.
Yeah. So the Xhosa name that I would love to give you is Kumkani.
Kongani?
Kumkani means king.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kongani. Oh my goodness.
You're king.
Okay.
So the interview is now had with Regina Belle and Chris Kumkani Walker. Ain't that right?
Yes, I love
it.
I love it.
So for people who don't know, what is the purpose of your visit this time around, guys?
Well, actually, we're here. We're doing two concerts. One December 1st at the Durban ICC and December 3rd at Sun City Super Bowl.
Okay, that's fantastic. I promise you I will be there to see you guys perform live because I'm such a fan of your music, and with no intent to put any age jabs at you, I grew up on your music.
I love it.
Born
I love it.
1983.
I do not feel bad.
And you guys have helped create what love should feel like for me, and I appreciate you guys so much for that.
Well, thank you.
I was on TikTok earlier today, and someone posted a video of you guys on a TV show. I'm not sure when that was, and you guys were singing A Whole New World together.
This morning.
That was this morning.
Well, that was
yeah.
this morning? Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. Did we perhaps get to check how Peebo Bryson felt about that?
Oh. Well, you know what? Peebo knows Chris, and he loves Chris. And here's what he loves the most about Chris is that Chris can sing his song.
Yes,
and not
he
change
can.
the key, and still
And not
project
change the
and give you
key.
everything. Now,
And
he's
not
not
change the
Peebo, but he's
key.
100% Chris. So look.
Oh
I
my
like it either
goodness.
way.
But for real though, I mean, would that be any consideration for a duet album between the two of you?
Ooh. That's something we've never thought about.
We have never done.
Did I just plant a seed?
Oh, you did. You did.
Did I just plant
Ooh,
a
we could do
seed?
Diane Hathaway and Roberta
We
Flack.
certainly
We
could.
do-
And
Oh my God!
and write a bunch of new stuff too.
And write a bunch of new stuff. Ashley Simpson.
We could.
Yes.
We could. This is true. This is
I think that should happen. You know, let that seed sow and bring us very, very beautiful music from you two both.
Yes.
Ms. Regina, I would like to know your top 5 best love songs of all times by either you or any artist at all. And by this request, I'd also like to give you my personal best performances by you.
Wow. Why don't you
Yes.
start, and then I'll give
Okay.
you time to think.
So number 1, Lazy Afternoon.
Oh my God! Oh
And
my
we
God!
always
You just
play
hit
that
me
song
in the
here.
stomach.
Shobo Wenene always plays that song, be it on a jazz show, on our R&B shows. We just gotta have some Lazy Afternoon from Ms. Regina.
Oh my gosh!
I promise you this.
You're gonna bring tears to my eyes. Oh my gosh!
Oh no, don't cry yet.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
So the second one is Home from Oz.
Nope, that's Stephanie Mills.
Yes, but I love you how you did it though.
I've
I
never
saw
done
a
Home.
video of you on.
Oh, you're talking about
YouTube.
my tribute to her.
Yes, your tribute.
Oh,
Because I follow you everywhere.
Wow, yes you do.
I also love how you did Stephanie Mills's I Feel Good. I really feel that you should record that.
Wow, okay.
I never knew that she actually had that song until I saw you do that tribute. And I actually thought that was your song. I was like, oh my
Wow.
God, like she needs to record this.
Wow.
You need to do that, please. I also love After the Love Has Lost Its Shine. I mean, the pain that song gives me, especially when you do that line, we'll still be lovers. I cry.
Oh my
I
gosh.
cry, like, all the time.
You are killing me.
Yeah, so now you kill me. You go.
After the Love Has Lost Its Shine is definitely one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to get me at a time where I'm going to be a little bit miffed because,
That's all right.
Love is in Need of Love Today.
Ooh.
That's one of my favorites. God, I can't think.
You know, having said Love's in Need of Love Today, I'm thinking of you having done, my goodness.
You think of
I
what?
hate that I'm thinking of, the title leaves me. I really don't want to sing it, but here it goes. All we need all over the world, one love. Remember that one?
Gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. So that's my beautiful interpretation of you on Love's in Need of Love Today.
Wow. Thank
So I've got you on 2. You owe me 3 now.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting go.
Some of your beautiful love songs.
I mean,
You have so many.
She does.
wow. When you hit Lazy Afternoon,
Uh-huh.
that's definitely
Make it like it was.
make it like it was, because it's actually, most people don't know that's really it's really a spiritual song. It's really it's really a gospel song. It's written by
Really?
Carter Winans of the Winans family, and that song is talking about relationship that we once had with God, but then we got busy being busy. And
Oh my goodness.
it's the plea to make it like it used to be, when we had
Right.
time for one another, when I made
Right.
time for you, and I could feel you. I knew your presence was there. So that is definitely, that crosses over from love to spirituality to
Oh my goodness.
gospel to a number of things.
I'd have never thought because,
Yeah. Wow.
2 more, just 2 more.
It's hard for a singer to name 5 top songs. I mean,
Even if it's by your
it's the songs
favorite
that
vocalist
make you
also, from
kind-
any genre.
I know one song that used to be your favorite was Secret Garden. Remember that?
Yes. Yeah, because I love Barry White.
Oh yes,
Secret Garden,
yes.
Yeah.
One more. Hit me
One more.
hard.
Gosh, she gonna make
You
me
gotta,
come up with
you
all
have to hit me real hard now.
Quiet time. No, that's not my favorite love song.
Regina.
One more.
Oh, You Give Good Love.
You give good love.
Whitney Houston.
Okay, all right. Excellent. So I will be playing these songs, and I'll play them back to back, and I'll play them as Ms. Regina's favorite top 5 songs of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, yes, yes. That needs to happen. Sir Chris
Yes.
Kumkani.
Yes, I love that. Say it again, please. No.
Kumkani. Oh, yes. Now, you have such a beautiful, beautiful songbook. What's your favorite studio album of all time? Of course, from you.
Studio album. I would say it would have to be Sincerely Yours.
Do you know? I don't even think you know. Let me not even ask it as do you know. You don't even know how, Sunday in South Africa revolves around that album. You go to any Shisanyama, you go to any Sunday Chillers, there will be songs from that album played. And everybody's just singing along. Everyone is singing along.
Okay.
So Sincerely Yours, that's got to be my favorite from you also. My favorite song, though, by you is Love Tonight.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's beautiful. You don't... Okay, tell me what's your favorite song by you before I proceed,
Oh, my
because
goodness.
I'm starting to feel some type of way.
Well, one of them, I would have to say, Giving You All My Love or How Do You Little Broken Heart. I would choose between the two, because Giving You All My Love, I wrote that. I was maybe 22 years old, and I was such a shy guy.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't have the confidence to approach women, and I said, if I had the confidence, what would I say? And that's what came out.
Were you not aware at the time how fine you are? What was the thing?
Well, growing up, I was a skinny kid. I had
Okay.
a fro, and my father used to put blowout kits on our hair. And he put one on my head one time and left it on too long, and it turned my hair orange. And he wouldn't let me cut it. So
Oh, no!
I developed this complex, I was really shy. I was a really shy guy.
No.
But that guy is gone.
Yes.
So I'm
Now
not
we
shy.
have Ukumkani now. We
Yes,
have
indeed.
I also love Someday with You featuring Lisa Fisher.
Yes. Yes.
I mean that lady right there. We're gonna talk about her some other day, because if we start, we're never ever gonna stop.
Right.
So my boss personally asked me to ask you this question. If we had to put just one Chris Walker song in a time capsule to exceed all of eternity, what song would that be?
I know a place not far away. Then you came along when I needed someone to love me forever. I would probably pick that one.
How do I concentrate? There's not enough air in this room. I can't breathe. I was not expecting that.
Sorry.
You know what? Maybe it's a good thing that you guys are not in the studio with me, because I don't know what will be happening right now. Oh my goodness. So that definitely needs to be played on Sunday.
Yes, indeed.
Let me take my jacket off, because it's just got real hot in here.
You know what? I got to add one more song to that list. It's You Bring
Please
Me Joy.
do.
I knew it was one that I was like, I could not think of it to save my life. But Anita Baker, You Bring Me Joy.
Ms. Anita Baker, she sure did the thing.
Yes, she did.
So please don't be alarmed if I should ask you to sing me something also, Ms. Regina Belle, because I mean,
Say-
Kristen
say-
already. Don't be alarmed if I asked you to sing me something, because Kristen already he did it already.
You bring me joy when I'm down. Oh, so much joy. When I lose my way, your love comes smiling on me.
I don't know if I was the right person picked for this interview, because, wow, guys. I'm struggling to go. I don't think I was the right man for this.
You got this. You got this.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm not going to tell you what we have
melt.
prepared for you at the concert.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
I am trying to tell you.
I want to tell you, but
You
I'm
need
going
to bring you need to bring a hospital bed.
I think I do. I need to bring a whole emergency unit with
We're
me
gonna go ahead
there.
and slay. All the nurses from the church, the church nurses, are they gonna be there?
And I mean, your music, it's. See, now I'm already losing my track of speech. Your music is timeless, you guys. You know, in 2023, when I play a song that was recorded, for instance, by Ms. Regina in, I say, 1992, it still hits exactly the same way that it did at its time of release. And it doesn't matter what age the person receiving it is at. It's a love song, it does what it needs to do, and it is sincerely and beautifully received. So now we're in 2023 and the music landscape has changed so much.
Yes.
What's your guys' opinion on the style of music and the kind of love music that we are receiving in this day and age?
Well, you know, for me, I miss long notes.
Yeah.
I don't hear singers in distinct voices. You know, there was when you put Luther on, you know it's Luther. You know it's Gerald the
Amen.
Marvin Gaye.
Hey, man.
And that's one of the things I miss in today's music. But
Right.
but we're going to keep that alive between Regina Belle and I. We love singing long notes and still about love.
Yeah.
We need that so much.
Yes.
I mean, talk about the intros. Add the song intros to that also.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Well, and lyrics in general.
The lyrics.
Just, hearing lyrics again. You know, that, you know, Boys to Men, the Manhattans, the Blue Notes. These are all the groups and stuff that I kind of grew up on.
Right.
Al Green. Just being able to hear lyrics again and to be able to use those. I mean, you could use those lyrics on somebody to say something to them that you
True
wouldn't
story.
otherwise have in your own mind or your own brain to be able to say. So that's one of the things I've loved about our music and growing up on our music. Not to say that, you know, this generation doesn't have great music, but I do miss the ability to be able to tell stories within the song and not just go for the jugular vein.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
just to take your time and unfold a song, almost like a flower blooming. It is the greatest thing ever.
I don't know if you guys had this back home, but when you guys were giving us all of that music, especially in the 90s, because that's when I was, you know, in high school and was getting cute and boys were noticing me, I received a few love letters with your lyrics in there, you know,
that's what I'm talking
and
about.
it made me melt. It made me feel loved and appreciated and respected. And again, it was you guys that helped carve what love should be like for me. And today, I do not compromise. I ain't got no time for games. People is out here vibing.
Yeah.
What's the vibe?
Yeah.
What's the vibe? People trying to catch a vibe. Okay, now I'm getting into my feels. speaking
I love
speaking
it.
of how speaking of how, you know, your music translated from over there to us. Were you guys able to catch our R&B music over in the States?
Actually,
No.
they don't play a lot
No.
of it in the States.
Really?
What I listen to mostly in the States is Afro beats.
Oh, can you dance?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
seem like a dancer to me.
Look, let me tell you, in that kitchen when I'm trying to get a meal prepared,
Yes.
it's nothing like Afrobeats. It get me through my whole day. When I feel down, I play Afrobeats.
Oh
I feel
my
better.
goodness. I could literally see you doing a guasa
Yes,
guasa
ma'am.
or a guara
Yes,
guara.
ma'am.
I can see you get down. And you know, speaking on Sunday, because your music is Sunday music, what are the things that you love to cook, to whip up in your kitchen, Ms. Regina?
Well, everything from baking. One of my favorite desserts to make for my family is chocolate cake and key lime pie. They love both of them.
Key lime pie. How do you
Key lime
make
pie.
that?
Yes. And actually, I learned how to make it from an older woman in Tortola. I went to visit.
Okay.
And I never ate. I had never eaten key lime pie. And she made me some. She said, "You're gonna like this," and she made it for me, and I fell in love from that day on. And
Oh,
then
my
mostly
goodness.
at home, I do anything from, you know, chicken dishes to I've learned how to work with impossible meat. It's not my favorite, but I've learned how to work with it to season it up to make it taste good. So you know,
Right.
trying to figure out different ways to keep our family healthy. So you know, I just love the kitchen.
That's beautiful. So while you're in the kitchen, what soundtrack would be in the background?
Well, if I'm listening to Afro beats, it'll be between Burma Boy and Tenny.
Uh-huh.
I wanna make love on the moon.
I
Listen
win.
to my tune. Is
I
it
win.
too much? It's not too much. So I love her. Or I will go to Al Green. I do love Al
Okay.
Green.
Yeah.
And I'll listen to Chris. Chris gets me through my day. Yeah, because we got history. So I was with him when he was writing of some of those songs. So
Right.
being able to connect on that level is a whole nother thing. So when I'm feeling sentimental, I want to
Yes.
listen to my boy Chris Walker. So
man.
I open it up. I try
Aw.
to listen to as much music as I possibly can because it gives me ideas and
Yes.
it gives me different inspiration to do what I
Right.
need to do.
Right. Chris, what's Sunday like in your household?
Sundays, church, and actually during the pandemic, I took up cooking.
Okay.
We were stuck in the house. My wife looked at
Yes.
me and said, "Who's gonna cook?" And I went on YouTube and started exploring different recipes, and now
Yeah.
I actually cook 3 meals a day
Get out of
when I'm
town.
home. I do.
No.
I got to see what that's like.
In South Africa, we have a thing called isitembu. This is a practice by which a man can take more than one wife. If your wife is open to this, I'm sure, because you cook and you sing. He cooks, he sings. Ladies and gentlemen.
Look here, I
Natalie,
spoil my wife.
Are
So
you
she
listening,
knows it
Natalie?
too. She knows it.
And he spoils the wife, ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen. Oh my goodness.
Guys, you can learn from Chris Walker. Trust me, you can learn.
They certainly can learn a thing or two
She's
from
talking
Chris
about the
Walker.
multiple wife thing.
Oh, the multiple wife
Right
thing.
over there.
Isitembu. You know this.
I'll be singing and cooking and doing laundry and everything else. Multiple wives.
Well, it's out there for you, whatever you want to tip
Oh.
Xanax,
Well,
that's-
thank you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So I've been speaking to a lot of musicians and songwriters in my career, right? And a lot of people always talk about how they look from within to bring out the experiences onto pen and paper and then add melody, and so a song is born. I would think that you guys would do that also, no?
Absolutely. I usually, it's interesting because there are times when I can go to the keyboard and play one note and that will turn into a song.
Wow.
And I usually pray before I write, and I ask the Holy Spirit to give me whatever I'm supposed to write
man.
for that day.
I
Whether it's
love that
R&B,
so
jazz,
much.
or gospel. So
I love that so
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
which explains why your music touches us the way that it does. Has there ever been a situation where you've broken up with someone, and this is of course for both of you guys, right? You're broken up with someone, you wrote a song about a breakup, and then they call you and be like, I know you was talking about me. Cut me some of that royalty check.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it
It
at that. I'm
has-
not gonna tell you which song, but
Right.
sure.
Right.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna hear this interview, so
Well, you never know.
Right.
you never know.
But no, that has happened before. Yes, absolutely.
Oh man, would you guys consider doing, like master classes? Because your music really cannot just die with you. I refuse. Would you consider doing master classes in terms of how you write, how you sing, how to affect a person that receives your music the way that it does, and so on and so forth?
Absolutely, yes. And
We're
as a
actually doing
matter of
that
fact,
tomorrow.
yeah, we're doing a master class in
Oh.
Durban actually,
Why am I not in there?
at the university.
Howard. Was it Howard?
My goodness, I am mad at me. I think I need to speak to my boss real quick and arrange something.
Well, come on down.
Yes,
Because I mean,
Right.
and I think my final question to you guys would be, because you've done so much in music, so would there be anything else or anything more that you'd still wish to do or to contribute to music universally or just on your personal music CV?
I want to continue to do what I do. I don't know that we see down streets, but God sees around corners. So every time we make a plan,
Right.
it's like, oh, look, isn't that cute? They're making plans. So I try to keep my mind open and keep my spirit open to what it is.
Right. Right.
that God has for me. But I definitely want to work with. We were talking about it earlier. We were talking about working with some of the African artists. For me, it's such a special place because when I think about coming back to Africa in any parts of Africa, I get to come back to where, and I say it all the time, it's not just where humanity begins, but it's where
Right.
life begins. And so to be able to have just a little piece of myself here with somebody and to be able to, kind of evoke all of the music, the spirituality, everything that I have to offer, and to be able to put it into a song with somebody here who can do likewise, I would really be excited to see what will become of that. What will become of that music and how far that would go.
I hear you. I hear you. Chris, anything you want to add on to that?
Yes, well, for me, in addition to the music, I'm starting a nonprofit organization called Hope Seed. The Holy Spirit gave it to me, and that's
Beautiful.
an acronym for helping oppressed people everywhere seek
Right.
each evolving dream. And it spoke to me clearly and said, start in Soweto.
Oh.
And what I want to do is feed children, widows, and
Yeah.
elderly people who can't help themselves. So that's going to be part of my life's mission, in addition to the music. And I plan to get a lot of my peers on board to help move that initiative forward.
Right.
So,
Oh
yeah.
man, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful, guys. You are beyond amazing. And I'm so happy. I actually thank God for the opportunity that I have been able to speak with you and interact with you like this, and be able to give you your flowers while you are still here to
Oh,
receive
thank you.
them.
Thank you.
Because I owe a lot to you guys for the kind of person that I am, the kind of lover I am, the kind of mom I am, the kind of friend I am. Thank you so much for your contribution to helping make Linda Nzuzo who she is today. I beyond appreciate you for that.
Oh.
And I'm
Thank
sure I
you
speak
so
on
very
behalf
much.
of a lot of South Africans in that respect as well.
And listen, we don't take any of that for granted. To be able to hear that from somebody, that doesn't get old.
Yeah.
It means the world to us because it I guess it justifies relevance for us to know that we're still relevant, that we're still able to touch people, still able to give people hope and to be able to, get through this thing we call life. So thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you so much, you guys.